Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tanelia and this is Ouyang Beauty. Today we're going to be doing first impressions of the e.l.f. X Jkissa eyeshadow palette. There are brushes and lip glosses and I think some liquid shimmer shadows that went with that too. I wasn't really interested in any of that. I was just interested in the palette, so that's what we're going to do today. When I first ordered this palette, I did not know who Jkissa was. I've only been in makeup for about a year, so a lot of things are still new to me. Apparently, this is her second collaboration with e.l.f. I'll drop the link down below of her actual launch video where she talked about and discussed everything about the palette and the different products in the launch and what everything means. Jkissa is a beauty blogger who is a huge advocate for animal rescue and adoption. Her first collaboration had to do with that theme. This collaboration also has to do with that theme. One of the things that I loved about this palette is that it is an actual palette. You guys know whenever you see e.l.f. do any kind of launches and 18 pan palettes or whatever, the cover is usually just a plastic clear cover. It's not like an actual palette. But as you can see, this one is an actual palette. When you open it on the inside, you have 18 shades. I really loved this color story. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get it. I just thought it was so beautiful and just so colorful and so vibrant. On the inside, there is an actual mirror going across the top, which is something that we don't normally see. Usually, like I said, it's just clear plastic, but we have a full-size mirror. And we also have, this is something else that's unique, is that there is a sheet of stickers. Anytime you get an eyeshadow palette, there's usually an acetane plastic cover, which is this. I think it's called acetane. It's just the plastic that goes over the eyeshadows to kind of protect them to prevent them from messing up. The way she did this one, it's a sheet of stickers. So there's all these little animal prints, and then there's some letters that go across here. So the idea is that you can take these stickers and you can use them to decorate your palette and to personalize them, which is why the top part is white. She said in her video that she'd also paint on this. She wanted this to be something creative, something that you guys could just kind of put together and just, use your imagination and just create something that means something to you. Now for me, I like the palette just being perfectly white, just the way it is. So more than likely, I'll pass the stickers on to my daughter because I know she'll absolutely love these. As mentioned before, this is an 18-pan palette. In Jkissa's video, she mentioned that each name of the shades in this palette is representative of an animal that has been rescued and adopted and has some special meaning to her. And I thought that was really nice. Now, usually whenever I do my swatches, you guys know I go from left to right normally in a row. But if you notice something unique about this palette, each column is a separate monochromatic color story. So rather than going across, I'm going to go down by rows. So we're going to start with the red row. We have Casey, Pepper, and Strawberry. Pretty nice amount of pigment to begin with. My swatches sometimes are not that great. But this is kind of the red row. Let me see if I can swatch that strawberry shade just a little bit more. It's a pretty little shimmer there. Let's do the orange row. We got Millie, Zuma, and Suki. She mentioned Suki a lot in her video. Nice amount of pigment on the finger. I will say, one thing about me, I have not had really good experiences with e.l.f.'s eyeshadow formula. This is very nice. I like this orange right here, and that shimmer is really pretty. Anytime I have ever tried an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, I have found them to not be very pigmented. Sometimes they're patchy and they're powdery. I love most of the other e.l.f. products. Powder, concealer, blush. Blushes are absolutely beautiful, but the eyeshadow formulas, I've never really had luck with them. So I'm really hoping that the colors in this palette, pull very vibrant. Now, we all know that in a finger swatch, it may not be representative of what it looks like on the eye. So right now, we're just looking at the shades. We're not really looking at anything else. Next, we're going to do the yellow row. We have Yosemite, Paloma, and Firefly. It's a cute little animal name. Ooh, that gold shimmer looks really good, right? This is the yellow row. And that's the shimmer. Oh, that yellow shimmer. Woo, that is gorgeous. Right, next, we're going to do the green column. We have Peaky, Tank, and Reagan. The shimmers feel really nice in the palette. One's showing a little bit patchy, but then again, like I said, in the finger swatches, they might not necessarily be representative of what it's going to look like on the eyelid. That is another gorgeous shimmer right there. You have two more columns, the blue column and the purple column. Let's do the blue column. We have Cannoli, Thatcher and Bailey. Those blues are looking really pretty. Okay, that's a pretty vibrant blue. Blues, purples, reds, yellows, those are really hard. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer there. Something else about this palette, it is vegan and cruelty-free. Doing, like I was mentioning when I did the swatch, purples, blues, greens, those can be really difficult to do in a completely vegan formula, but so far, you know, it's looking pretty. Now we're going to do the very last column, which is the purple column. We have Sadie, Pretty Girl, and Confetti. My word. One thing that I will make note of just from doing these swatches, some of the mattes swatched a little patchy, but the shimmers, every single one of them, just swatched absolutely gorgeous and looks very, very wet. All right, now we are going to do a quick eye look and see how the shadows perform on the eyelids. This is Pride Month, so, you know, LGBTQ community. This palette was not made for Pride Month, but being a rainbow palette, it's perfect for this time of year. Definitely, I want to see as many colors on my eyelid as possible. So we're going to probably do like one color story on one eyelid, another color story on the other. So I may do like maybe these on one eyelid and then these on the other. We'll just kind of play around with that. But let's go ahead and prime the eyelids first. Today, I'm going to be using my Anastacia Beverly Hills eye primer. This is like a light to medium shade. I don't normally use this one. This one came, I think it was in a Beauty Lish set. One of my packages is like the sample in it. I don't normally use it because, as you can see, it's very, very light. But since we are using colorful shadows, I wanted to have a lighter base on my eyes. Because if you have a lighter base, then it helps the shadows to pop out and be a little more vibrant on the eyelids. I have no idea if it's going to actually work or how it's going to come out. But, you know, I want to give these shadows the best possible start as I possibly can. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Casey, which is this vibrant red shade, and we're going to put that on the right side on the outer corner. Right there. Like I said, I'm really hoping that these are nice and vibrant on the lids because, as I said before, I have not had very good experience with eyeshadows, but so far that is very vibrant. You know, I've also put down that Anastacia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, so you know what? That may help too, but we're just going to lay that along the outer corner and just take it a little bit into the crease. I want to put just a little bit more right there. It's slightly patchy and I am having to build it up just a little bit, but as far as my experience with e.l.f. shadows in the past, so far this is a much better formula. I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of pepper because pepper is a slightly darker shade. And we're going to kind of lay that, there we go, just to make that outer corner just a little bit deeper. Oh, that's pretty. That is a very nice, deep, pigmented, vibrant shade. Next, I want to go into either Zuma or Millie, which I think I'm going to go into Zuma, which is just a deeper orange shade compared to Millie. And I want to take that here. And we're just kind of working our way from the outer corner. And usually I start on the inner corner, or only like a setting shade or a transition shade all over the eyelid, and then make my way into, my word, okay, that is beautiful. That feels like silk and it's blending really nicely. My goodness. Ooh. Now we're going to go with Yosemite, this vibrant yellow here. I'm really hoping, have high hopes for this one. Nice and bright on the brush. We're going to take that in the inner corner. Ooh. Wish me luck. Yellows are very, very difficult to formulate. To get a really, really nice, vibrant yellow that translates to the eyelids as it looks in the pan is very difficult. It's a pretty yellow, and you can see it's blending into that orange very well. It's not as vibrant or as bright as I was hoping, but it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pigmented. It's just not as vibrant as I was hoping it would be. I'm kind of taking that all the way into that inner corner. I'm going to go back into that pepper shade just a little bit because I want to put a little bit more in that corner and then blend it just ever so slightly into that orange. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of the orange shade, which is Zuma. I just want to lay that just a little bit in there. These shades, like I said, I have not had very good experience with e.l.f. shadows. These so far are beautiful. Now I'm going to lay down a shimmer. I pulled out my BH Cosmetics Base Booster Glitter Glue just in case, but based on what I've seen in the swatches, I don't think I'm going to need it. Now the question is, which one do I want to do? Strawberry, Suki, or Firefly? I think I'm going to lay down Firefly. I don't know what it is. I'm just wanting to really test out these yellows. So I'm going to get in here and we're going to lay down Suki. Just right in there. Oh my word. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Ooh. Take that into the inner corner. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of strawberry and just blend that in to Suki because I kind of want to see what that looks like too. So right there, blend that into Suki. Doesn't have as much shine as Suki does, but that's pretty. It's a very subtle shimmer. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of the orange, so I'm going to go back in with Zuma, just right in there. Okay, and then go back real quick with strawberry. All right, first eye done. Now we're going to focus on this side right here. I'm going to take Pretty Girl, which is that deeper purple, and we're going to put that straight on the outer corner on the left side. That's pretty. That's some pigmented shadow right there. We're just laying that on the outer corner, just like we did with the red on this side. And we're going to blend that into the crease. Just a little on the top. That shadow is really nice. Now we're going to take Cannoli. Bright blues are also a little bit difficult to formulate. Lots of pigment. We're going to lay that right here and blend that into that first shade, which was Pretty Girl. So Cannoli going into Pretty Girl. Oh, that's a pretty vibrant blue. That's pretty. Oh, we're going to take that right there into the crease. Just right above, right into the crease area. I already see I'm going to have to go back with Pretty Girl and blend a little bit more over the top because I'm losing that just a little bit, but that's a pretty blue. That's a nice vibrant blue. All right, now for the green. Definitely want to try the more vibrant green in the top, which is called Peaky. And we're going to lay that towards the inner corner right here. I just made it really simple and just went like straight across the row instead of trying to, you know, come up with some amazing scheme as far as how I wanted to do it. I just went easy. Just did it the easy way, just went straight across. That's a pretty green too. I'm having to build this one up just a little bit more, but I don't mind. The vibrancy is there and it is beautiful. I'm going to go back in with a little more of that Pretty Girl shade and just blend it across the top. I have a little scar like right there. So it's a little hard sometimes to get shadow to blend over that little spot the right way, but we're just going to blend everything together. I think with this look, I'm going to do Bailey kind of right there on the eyelid, and then we'll do Reagan in the inner corner. So this is the Bailey shimmer. Let's see. That's pretty. This one looks slightly more glittery than the two that I did on this eye, but my word, that is shiny and shimmery. Jkissa said in her video that she was going for a wet look with these shimmers, and I 100% believe that she has achieved that. Now we're going to take a little bit of Reagan, which is that shimmery green shade, and we're going to put that right here. Oh my word. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Ooh. I want to lay down just a little bit of something on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take Yosemite, the bright yellow shade, and I'm going to lay that on the lower lash line on the left side. Just want to add just a little bit, not too much. And then I want to take Peaky, and I'm going to lay that on the lower lash line on the other eye. So I'm going to put that down here. Eyeshadow look is finished. I'm going to go off camera, throw on my liner, my lashes, do my lips, come back, and we'll do some final thoughts and wrap everything up. And we're back. Lashes are done. Today I'm using a new pair. This is also from Tony. Now I love my Tony lashes. These are the Natural Cat Eye Light Hello Doll. They're really, really pretty. These give you a nice little cat eye on the outside, but they also look natural. They're not like too big. Very, very pretty. Also went with a nice, vibrant pink. I don't know, I just wanted to have this beautiful, vibrant, colorful look today. Now let's do some final thoughts on the palette. I absolutely love the packaging. I love the white on the top. And once again, you know, stickers that came in it right here. You can use these to decorate the top if you want to, but I'm going to keep mine plain and give the stickers to my daughter. But I love the fact that there's a mirror in here, which we don't normally see. The color story is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the fact that each name of the shades is named after an animal that has been rescued and adopted that meant something to Jkissa. Now, as far as these shades and the formula, this is a beautiful matte formula. Like I said, I have not had good experiences in the past with e.l.f. shadow before, but this one exceeded my expectations. This is a beautiful formula. The only shade in the palette that was kind of was Yosemite, this really bright yellow right here. It was pigmented, but it didn't translate as bright on the eye as it does in the palette. What I may do if I use this one again is to do a much lighter base, like maybe I may even do just a straight white base where I want this shadow to go, and then it will probably show up a little more vibrant on the eyelid. The shimmer formula in this palette, every single one of them performed exactly as I was hoping they would. e.l.f. shimmers can be a little, these are gorgeous. They're smooth, they're wet looking, just absolutely gorgeous and vibrant on the eyelid. Overall, I really, really am happy with this palette. I definitely recommend it, although I'm pretty sure it's sold out on both the e.l.f. website and Ulta. It's limited edition, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to get it back in stock, but if they should, I recommend grabbing this. I didn't mention the price in the very beginning. I realized I forgot to do that. The palette is $20. Normally, the 8-pan palettes from e.l.f. are $18, but this one is actually a nice full palette. Feels really, really nice with the packaging, and it has an actual cover and a mirror in it, which I'm pretty sure had something to do with the price being a little bit higher. As if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you hit subscribe and join the little family. And if you want to be notified of any future videos, be sure to tap the notification bell underneath so you get notifications. All my social media is listed below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I post on Instagram on a regular basis, Facebook too. Twitter, I'm working on it. I haven't posting as much as I would like to or should, but I'm working on that. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.